about the candle?
I don't want to use the candle.
I don't have a lighter.
I've got a lighter for you.
It might not stay alight because the breeze and
Can we turn off the central heating?
will it set off smoke detector?
I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it. I doubt it.
What the movement and then when you're throwing the leaves.
So just rain chill.
So we got one at a time?
Yeah, it just allowing a bit of a pause for when someone's gone.
No, that was him in the circle.
Going
No,
for
it wasn't me in the circle, I was just arranging.
just going for a bit of a pause, and then the next person can go. I'm not sure if I have some kind of illness. I hope that I can find the courage to attend my appointment tomorrow at the doctor and know that there isn't something in my family that I've got in terms of my my liver or my kidneys, because my mum and my sister both had that. So I hope that I don't have what they have. And this morning's incident with my urine is just a one-off. So that's what I hope. Just to say, I am scared about the future. I seem to be doing really well, but I am scared about what lies ahead, and that makes me a little bit scared and worried. But I'm really upset with myself And I feel like I want to be here and in the pain because my sister, she got mentally sectioned when she was like 18, 19. And she's been in and out of, not in and out, she hasn't been out. She's been sectioned for the last 45 years. And she hasn't been out since she's been sectioned. And my family go and visit her, but I don't go. And I'm really angry with myself for not going to visit her and letting her down all these years. I want to go, but I don't go and visit her. I don't go, and I just feel really upset about that. And I'm angry for myself for being a coward. And I could really help her, but I just don't even fucking phone her or send her a bloody card. I just let her rot away. And I'm really angry about that.
Thank you for sharing, Tony.
I do feel pain. I feel like my brother, my older brother who died in 2016, he died by having a heart attack. And he drowned in the bath. And I was away at the time working, and I remember coming back. But I feel a lot of pain for him, and because again, like my sister, my brother's buried. Ask me if I go and visit him, even if it's once a year. The answer is no. His birthday's coming up on Wednesday, the 6th. And I really do hope to make a difference by going. Just to go to the graveside with my children and my mum. My mum's not able because she just can't go now. But I feel a lot of pain. Again, I've abandoned my family. I've abandoned them, I've left them. I just hope one day I can No, you don't need to.
stand upon the leaves, which represents the branches of my ancestors, the pain that they have endured on the middle passage of the plantations, and for the souls of my children who need. My feet are the roots that are connected to these leaves, and I feel the pain. But I know their pain is my healing. As strange as it sounds, their pain is my healing. This candle, when this candle is the light that shines within me, which is contemporary bright and always flickering, never dim, but always bright. With the love that I have for mankind, it's the love that I have for my family members, my friends, for myself. And the light also signifies who I am or where I come from. And I dedicate this light to my ancestors as they continue to guide me in this spiritual realm and in this life. With this bowl, I'll pour out every sickness, pain, and ailment that I've been suffering, all the emotional pain, the physical pain, the hurt. Pour out into this bowl so I can be renewed and healed. The future, is going to be alright. I trust. In fact, I know everything has a purpose and everything is a lesson. And I will continue on that journey. Pain. I have to know pain. I have to feel the pain. I've had many pain in my life. I lost my sister through domestic violence when she was 17. I was 19 at the time, and it was devastating. It took me years to get over that pain. She died, domestic violence, she died in childbirth. You know, the pain of seeing my parents divorced, separated. The pain of me having failed relationships. The pain of me not being there for my children as I should have been. But without pain, how would I know love?
bowl, and I take this bowl, and I scoop water into this bowl. The purity of this water, I take it to the soil, and I tip it into the soil. I plant a seed deep into the soil. I look up to the sky, see my ancestors smiling down at me. This smile is as bright as the sun. It gives energy to the soil that grows into a tree. This tree brings out branches, new branches, a new generation rising from the soil, fertilized by the ancestors. This is the new generation. These are the people that will bring us forth into the future, and we must learn how to nourish them. But from that generation comes the fruits that it will feed us with. So we now can grow as well. We must learn to heal ourselves, and that's what I try to do every day. Heal myself. And out of that comes a diamond of life that will sparkle upon all of us.
Is the bowl half full or half empty? I don't know. It's never enough. It's a comparison culture. You try to find peace with the half empty, and it's like you're a loser. It's like you're settling for less. Either way, we forge forward. Make sure that they don't call you lazy. Make sure that they don't say you have a bad attitude. The essence, the earth. Grounding, earthing. Connecting with the past, connecting with everything that brought us here. There's meaning, there's nourishment in that. The soil. Maybe don't be too picky on the mistakes that was historically made when you want to connect with the earth. Positivism over negativity. Positivism over negativism. The importance of connection with the earth. We're conduits. We're strategically disconnected from this earth. It's everything. We're everything, it's everything. The connection is everything. I want my mobility back. I thank our true, loving and authentic creator for allowing me to go through what I went through with my leg and at least look normal, but it will never be normal again. It's not normal. A taste of what our seniority deals with, naturally, I'm grateful for that. I'm petrified of a second surgery. I'm told it's coming, have to rebuild my legs to give it the best chance, firm the meat. Didn't feel like God likes me when I really, really kind of fixate on that. Yeah, I want my sexy strut back, I want my confidence in full. I'll fight for it. Don't want no Iron Man leg. Don't want to be too angry in this area either. I'm
I'm grateful for my daughter's love. Burns like a raging fire. She turned 14 2 days ago. Her love for me is unquestionable, and I'm unquestionably grateful for that love. But if I can't have more children because of the games they're playing with our fertility out there, I can't promise a good person to anybody. I'd be game to team up and actually give them stick. The fruits that come from all of the efforts and all of the gifts and privileges of this life are now being tampered, GMO. How many of us have the scientist on speed dial to let us know what we're eating? Seeing as it's our business to make sure that we're nourishing our children with something that's actually what we paid for. We don't get these questions answered. We get breadcrumbed and led around the block, and anything but the topic is the topic. What are we eating? What are we consuming? What are they putting in our bodies and getting away with it? All with impunity. The topics aren't even on the menu of topics. To the extent that you'll find everybody running around and finding, microcosms of snobberies that are meaningless in comparison to actually what are we eating. They're playing games. The same way we should be able to measure the benefits of a healthy stone, crystal, pearl, what have you, we should be able to say whether this is a GMO fuckery or not. And we can't. Stay positive about that. How?
Angry for the past few years, the point where it's consumed me. The Lord says we should forgive, but the anger that has been inside me blinds that. And it's like there's a sense of, I want retribution. This person must pay for making my life, not so much a living hell, but inconveniencing my life in such a crazy way. So this has been a bone of contention the past few years for me. And with that anger, sadness is left. Sadness of a relationship lost. Sadness of what could have been. What if? Shoulda, woulda, couldas. What if there was freedom of choice that would have led to the outcome of the previous circle? And it's just a lot of mourning and a lot of sadness. I step here, I'm someone who not only suffers from depression but anxiety, and while the anxiety outweighs the depression these days, and it's the constant fear of the unknown. What if this fails? What if that fails? But there always
always has to be the belief that how do you know if you don't try? And so that's where the courage to actually push ahead despite whatever fears you have going on is there. It's the constant pushing and pushing and pushing. I've always been someone since childhood, despite whatever adversities I've faced, I've always pushed on and pushed on. But the sad thing is that there was no time to really recollect and just, what's the word, sort of look back. It's always pushing on, pushing on, pushing on, and it goes to a point where it ends up in depression as an adult. And so sometimes the pushing on without re-examining is not always a good thing. I'm also in a place in my life where I feel positive about uncertainties, because it's like, how do you know if you don't try? How do you know if you don't try? Like a few weeks ago, someone suggested to me, Ben, you're putting out music. Why aren't you doing a launch party? And I said, I'm not popular, so why would I do that? And she said, you never know until you try. And so with that battery being put in me, I just thought, why not? And a few weeks later, I did something along those lines and it was a success. And it gave me the courage to just say, look, just keep going, no matter what. Just whatever fears you have, conquer it, because you never know what would come out of it. You never know the blessings that will come out of it.